Hi there, this is Steve with stevesdailytarot.com. Today, I had a question come up, and after thinking about it for a while, I thought I would respond to it here online because it's a question a lot of people probably have. If you like what's going on here, please hit the subscribe button so you don't miss anything. The question was, why would you ever read for yourself? Well, that's actually a pretty good question for a beginner to ask, because we teach them how to read for everybody except themselves. Not really. So, 5 reasons to do a reading for yourself. Most of the time, a tarot reader is kept busy doing readings for other people. As soon as folks know that you give readings, there's usually no shortage of people asking you to read for them about one problem or another. And you'll find that it's much easier to give balanced advice to others than to do that for yourself. Sometimes, though, you need to step back a bit and remember to use your talent for reading to help yourself. After all, think about this, who knows the problem better than you do? Once you begin doing this, you'll find it becomes almost second nature to lay out some cards in lots of different situations to get your own spiritual guidance. Here are some times when it's helpful to read for yourself. Number 1, job changes. Let's say you're looking for a new job. The employer will give you the job's pay rate, the hours, the benefits, but not the day-to-day details of the job. So get out your cards, lay them down, and see if a specific position is the one you should accept. Excuse me. You can ask the cards to tell you if you would be happy there. You might want to know if this would be a long-term position for you, or if you would end up leaving quickly. You could ask for information about getting along with other staff members. If there's family involved that already works for the company, do you really want to work with them? How do you get along outside of work? Does that bring a different aspect to your relationship? Or in general, is the company culture a good fit for your personality? You can also lay cards to ask about job promotions or internal transfers. A long time ago in a position, I had 2 opportunities to accept a promotion. Excuse me. But each time the cards told me it would be a mistake, so I turned it down. When the offer came up for the 3rd time, the cards showed me a positive outcome. I accepted the position, and it turns out that I had avoided all the problems the previous people had had to deal with, and it worked out very well for a while. Number 2, major purchases. When's the last time you bought a house, a car, even a large kitchen appliance? Did you ever think of doing a reading to see which house would be the best to purchase? Or which car or which appliance would be the most dependable? Along the same vein, the cards can also help you decide between 2 contractors who bid on your construction job, or even 2 competing lawn care companies. Using the cards can give you an insight that you would not otherwise have any access to whatsoever. Setting a date. That's number 3. Are you engaged in planning a wedding? Have you thought about asking the cards for the best ceremony date? When I got married, we put the whole thing to the cards and numerology and got married according to what it said. Would a date this year or maybe next year work best? Are you ready to open the small business you've been working so hard to get off the ground? Ask the cards to show you the best grand opening date that will draw the most crowds and attention. Relationship problems. Have you been dating somebody for a while now? Question, is this the right person for you in the long term? Will the two of you be able to work out the very few issues that have popped up? Or should you just call it quits now and move on? The cards can show you the answer to these questions. Coworker or family problems. You know, sometimes we just can't get along with certain people. Maybe the one family member who is your total opposite, or the person at work who always takes advantage of you. Or maybe your family, like a lot of them, is kind of disjointed and fractured. The cards can give you the insight into a problem or person so that you can better understand the relationship and are able to manage it better. May turn out that you planned for that person to be in your life to teach you a valuable lesson. Or it could be that you're paying back karma with them. But you'll never know until you ask the cards. Number 6, I'm going to throw in a new one here. How many times in your life have you been down and wished for support? Support from somebody who really cared. Support from somebody who really gave a damn. Well, your guides know it all. Ask the cards to show you what you need to do, where you need to go, and when things will get better. You can also ask the cards to show you how to get there. They will show you the way. Whatever you ask, you will receive good information, but first, you've got to ask. Second, you've got to do what you're told. They'll give you the information, but if you don't use it, it's useless. Thank you for watching. If you found it helpful, please remember to check out the website, www.stevesdailytarot.com. And for heaven's sakes, don't forget to push the subscribe button. Thank you very much.